All your favorite wrestling shows rolled into one. Welcome to the WeBook It Podcast. Let's start the show.
Good Monday evening once again, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Monday Night Raw Dog. I am your host, Coach, and I am joined once more by my esteemed colleague, one of the best producers in the podcasting world, and also the fictional head football coach of the UIS Prairie Stars in EA Sports College Football 26, leading us to an unbelievable season. That is Big Daddy C. C, how you doing tonight, man?
I'm doing great, man. You know, the UIS Prairie Stars are now 6. Well, actually, no, they are now 7-2 on the season. We just beat North Carolina. I didn't stream that game, but we got two important games coming up against Miami and Notre Dame, who are ranked teams. We are actually ranked right now. We're 22nd. We're 22nd overall ranked.
Okay.
I believe now we're 4-1 in the conference. And so, yeah, next game is up against Miami. We beat them. We definitely move up a little bit. But Notre Dame is definitely going to be the litmus test for us, and we beat them. We're definitely going to get into the conference championship, but more than likely we're going to be taken serious for like possible playoff matchups. So we'll see what happens there. But yeah, I'm good, man. Got caught up on Monday Night Raw, so let's talk some wrestling.
All right, so this Monday Night Raw is coming live from Quebec City, Quebec up in Canada, and we start things out with CM Punk coming to the ring with a huge ovation, of course. And he wasted a little time addressing Seth Rollins and what he did to him at SummerSlam and admitting that he felt like he let the fans down because of this. But also, he vowed that he will make sure he gets that championship back and make Seth Rollins pay for what he did at SummerSlam. This was only to be interrupted by one LA Knight, who also got a big ovation and admitted that, Punk got screwed out of his title at SummerSlam and that he has every right to a rematch, but not before LA Knight gets his rematch because CM Punk ruined his title opportunity last week. To which they go back and forth. And as they go back and forth, Paul Heyman's music he interrupts with his normal ladies and gentlemen, which oddly enough, Punk said into the microphone that he wasn't done. So I don't know if that was a rushed segment or if Punk was just doing that for comedic timing, but it did kind of feel awkward when that happened. Either way, Heyman goaded both Punk and LA Knight into a match tonight against Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, which they both accepted, even though they were both still arguing with each other. And as they were getting ready to leave, Braun Breaker started making his way down to the ring. Bronson Reed and Paul Heyman had to cool him off, only for Breaker to yell out some more Steiner math, which was hilarious. He says to CM Punk, "You're 47." Says to LA Knight, "You're 40. Combine that, you both are 100. And that ended that segment. And that was a cherry on top for me, how that ended, because gotta love Steiner math. But this does set up the main event for the evening. Kind of figured that was the route they were going to go. And it looks like they're setting up for a triple threat match at Clash in Paris. But we get more information on that later in the show. See, what do you think of our opening segment?
I thought it was awesome. Like I said, we've seen a little teaser of like interaction between Punk and LA Knight. And obviously we know, the issues they both have with Seth Rollins. So it's only right that this culminates in a triple threat match at Clash in Paris. And so, I enjoyed it. You got two guys that's lobbying, to be at the top of the food chain, or at least, get at, get at Seth Rollins, who basically weaseled his way to another world championship. And so, but ultimately, him being the first champion, of that, for the first guy to hold that version of the championship, he's definitely, been the workhorse for Monday Night Raw when that title first came about. So, so for him to actually have it for the first time since WrestleMania 40, you gotta have somebody, you gotta have a good, credible champion, to that's pretty much going to be believable, week in, week out, and the storylines is going to match up and be interesting every week. Unlike, with Gunther, it was kind of different because they weren't really booking him the way that they needed to as a champion. So,
right.
So it was good, and it, added to the drama that he faked his injury, but nevertheless, Rollins has always been a great heel champion. So I actually like him as a heel champion more so than I do a face, to be honest with you. But yeah, so I had no issues with it. It was pretty solid. Can't wait to see it, how this plays out in a few weeks.
All right, we get on to our first match of the evening, which is a tag team match with AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Dominik Mysterio and El Grande Americano. Definitely setting up for this Saturday, which is Triple Mania, where Mysterio, Lee, and El Grande Americano will be in for the AAA Mega Championship. So definitely building that storyline, which was pretty much the talk of commentary. And it was a really good match. Americano and Dom teaming up together and pulling out dirty tricks, move the storyline along. AJ Styles just kind of felt out of place at times, but it wasn't anything for his wrongdoing. It was just, they're obviously prepping for Triple Mania. So that was kind of more of the storyline. But what I did like about it is it's keeping AJ in the IC title picture going up against Dom. But as the match broke down, El Grande Americano was getting ready to do his usual shtick that he gets the metal plate inside his mask, but AJ Styles broke it up. However, Dom picked up the metal plate, put on his lucha mask, and off a distraction, hit AJ in the head. That allowed El Grande Americano to roll up for the victory. Like I said, very good match. It definitely furthers the upcoming match this Saturday at Triple Mania, but also AJ is going to look at the footage. He's going to say Dom cheated again, and we're going to get to that Clash in Paris rematch sooner rather than later. Probably the best chant of the night, though, was when El Grande Americano, a.k.a. Ludwig Kaiser, was in the ring. The crowd was chanting Ludwig Kaiser. One side was, and then the other side was chanting, "That's not him." And it was dueling chants back and forth. So I got to give the crowd credit on that one. I thought that one was pretty good, but really good match. See what you think.
Yeah, I got too much to add in regards to the match, but like in terms of El Grande Americano, that definitely was not Ludwig. I can guarantee that, because this Grande Americano was a lot taller. I don't think that's him. I'm trying to think of who, like, a super tall individual that hasn't really been used as of lately. My only guess would be Grayson. Like, it will be Grayson Waller. Like, I think it matches his height. And I was looking at like kind of like the face too. Like, I went back and look at like, you know, the facial expressions and try to match it. I was like, with this type of like feud, this whole thing, Grayson has always been involved with like, you know, like comic related, you know, storylines. You know, got the whole New Day situation going on. So it would not surprise me if he's doing double duty, you know, trying to do that and ingratiate. I'm trying to think of the right words to say. Ingratiate himself into this like feud as well. So, like, yeah, I just know it's not Ludwig Kaiser. Like, but it's crazy how like it's been like 3 or 4 different guys so far doing this whole thing. Is like I said, it reminds me of when TNA had different guys play suicide in wrestling. So it's been like, you know, about 6-8 different people play suicide in TNA and different promotions as well. So like it's I think that's what they're pretty much doing here. And I don't know what, I guess Chad is taking a little break because either that or he's hurt.
Yeah, he's hurt.
He's hurt. Okay, that's probably why they got the different. Okay, that explains so much then. All right, so but I ain't got much else to add. Like you say, you mentioned AAA Mania. Man, it's so weird, you know, like knowing the fact that that's like actually gonna be, you know, more not televised, but like is more prominent now than it used to be. Because like I remember they used to have it come on like most random channel back in the day, like basic cable TV. And so like it was, you know, to see where they're at now, like now they're a little bit more global based. A lot more eyes are on their company now that they've been, you know, bought out by WWE. And so it's awesome to see. So I might check in on it, you know, watch some of the highlights when if I get a chance.
Yeah, definitely looking forward to this Saturday for that whole pay-per-view for Triple Mania, which is going to be streamed live on WWE's YouTube page as well. At least the English commentary. The Spanish commentary, I'm not so sure where you have to go for that one. But we then get to our next match, which is Sami Zayn against Rusev. And before the match, Sami Zayn met with Adam Pearce and discussed, you know, how can I get a championship match? To which Pearce says, well, if you beat Rusev tonight, we'll have a conversation about that. So it was a typical Sami Zayn match, if we're being honest. It was him getting thrown around a lot, and Rusev, give him credit, mocking the crowd because it is a hometown hero welcome for Sami anytime he's in Quebec. And Rusev really went into that. But finally, Sami had his opening. He was getting ready to set up the Hulava kick, and only for JC Mateo and Tonga Loa to come and grab him out of the ring, leading to a disqualification, or a no contest, I should say. Then Solo comes out, Tala Tonga comes out, and they just start beating down on Sami Zayn, to which security comes out. They take them to the back. Rusev is walking out of the ring, only for Sheamus to come and lay him out. And it was kind of funny to watch the security guards migrate from one brawl, and then you can see them like trying to get over to the next one.
Right.
Those two were going at it. They kept brawling out of the arena like they did last week. But that was the end to that. This finish, it kind of sucked to a point. I would have liked to see what would have happened if it was a clean finish. Would they have let Rusev beat Sami, or would they have let Sami get the win there? Now, this protects both of these guys because they're in different storylines right now. I think it's more curiosity that got me on this one. On if there was an interference, what would the outcome have been?
Mhm.
But either way, it did its job. They're definitely delaying the storyline with, or I shouldn't say delaying it, but adding on to Sami being desperate about the World Heavyweight Championship. Now he's got to deal with the new bloodline, or the MFTs, as they're called. That just sounds like a crypto name or something that did not go, that like their stock goes down. MFT, I don't know. And then Rusev and Sheamus, which I am hoping, they haven't announced it yet, but I am hoping for a Clash in Paris match between those two, which would be awesome. But we will wait and see. See, what do you think of this match?
Not much really. I mean, like you said, it ended, disqualification. After last week, figured there was going to be some retaliation on the part of the MFTs. Wasn't so sure if Sami was trying to go after the United States Championship, or if he still was on pursuit for the World Heavyweight Championship. So I'm not sure what the end goal is with him and Solo going at it, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, I don't really have much else to add to it. Oh well, in regards to Sheamus and Rusev brawling, I'm curious to see what kind of match they're going to have at Clash in Paris, because the last match was crazy. So I mean, I don't know what to expect in Clash. I mean, it's got to be a more gruesome. It's got to be a last man standing match or something. That I would seem like that's the only route we can go now. Last man standing, or maybe Hell in a Cell, Falls Count Anywhere, or something like Iron Man match. It's been a while since we had an Iron Man match. I'm still gonna be pushing for one. Like I don't know who gonna be, what feud is gonna have it, but I feel like we do for an Iron Man match at some point. But yeah, so that's all I pretty much got in regards to that.
All right, we get to our next match, which is a kind of an impromptu match, solely because of this was not on the scheduled card for the evening. So originally, this match was supposed to be the women's world title matchup between Iyo Sky and Naomi. However, it was reported right before Raw that Naomi was not medically cleared to play, or not to play, but to wrestle. I mean, I'm thinking college football. She's not medically cleared to play, man. She was not medically cleared to wrestle, and that kind of led to some speculation on what happened with her, if it was something outside of the ring that caused her injury. Either way, we get a impromptu match between Iyo Sky and Roxanne Perez, and a very, very solid match until the ending, when a botch happened that looked pretty nasty on both, well, mainly Roxanne, because Roxanne took the brunt of it. But what looked like it was going to be a moonsault that was going to be blocked by Roxanne, it looked like Iyo missed her mark and landed on, it looked like the shoulder of Roxanne, but it also looked like her face. And that kind of led to an awkward finish, but it did get the job done, because during the match, Raquel, of course, providing distraction. However, the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane, come out and hold Roxanne down for Iyo to attack, only for Roxanne to escape. Iyo almost hits the Kabuki Warriors, but stops herself, and then Roxanne hits Iyo from behind, knocks the Kabuki Warriors off, and then a roll-up victory with her holding down the tights of Iyo for the win. So a surprising upset victory for Roxanne. But what happened after the match is what people are talking about. Asuka and Iyo Sky both arguing with each other, only for Asuka to push Iyo away and angrily walk away. Kairi Sane was just dumbfounded by what had happened, and she eventually went to go talk to Asuka, which left Iyo all by herself. So yeah, that was more of that. The match itself was good until the ending, where it just got a little bit sloppy. But see, what do you think of this one?
I'm sorry. Dare I say, Kairi Sane went to go, do some. I can't even say it because I know it's gonna be kind of corny, but dare I say she's trying to go, engage in some damage control. Too bad. It was on my mind, man. It was on my mind.
I had no idea where you were going with that. So I was really curious. And now that I hear it, I was like, that is the dumbest thing ever, but I'm still laughing.
Oh yeah, I had to, man. I was like, it was just too funny, man. In my mind, it was funny. I had to get it out. Oh man. But no, all seriousness. Yeah, I'm curious to see what happened with Naomi because I didn't know about that until now. Honestly, I just saw that they had the tag team match. But yeah, I'm curious to see what the play is. I'm assuming Clash in Paris is going to be. I would not be surprised we get a. I don't know if they're gonna have Asuka and Iyo feud against each other. That would be a good ass match, by the way. Mm-hmm. And then I probably have Naomi and Rhea go at it again.
Well, it's already scheduled that Naomi's supposed to face Stephanie Vaquer because.
Oh yeah, Stephanie won the match. She won her match to go against her at Clash. So yeah. Because what is she winning? And she won that Battle Royal. That's right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, which I'm sure, I would imagine they're gonna have Stephanie win because Stephanie, they trying to push her to the moon. So, and I like Naomi. I'm glad she's got her just due. Winning this championship, but hey, it's Stephanie Vaquer right now. It's her time. But yeah, so yeah, that's all the thoughts I got on it, really. So.
All right, we get to our next match, which once again, this one wasn't impromptu, but the stakes added to it it was Maxxine Dupri versus Becky Lynch. It was scheduled just to be a one-on-one match, but again, earlier before Raw started, they changed it to a IC title match for the women's IC title. And I mean, this match went about as you expected. Becky overlooking Maxxine, not really given much effort. Then Maxxine trying to do what she can to battle back. Becky then starts taking it seriously, overpowers Maxxine, and gets the victory. After the match, Becky also laid a cheap shot on Natalya, so kind of teasing to see that they're going to have a match in the future, which it feels like it's been, 5 years since Natalya's had a singles match or something? I don't know.
Wish it was longer. Oh, my God, man. Why do they keep doing this to us? No, she doesn't need any title shots. And why? We get it. She's Natalya. She's a future Hall of Famer. She's the daughter of a Hall of Famer. We get it. The as Mike calls her, the BOAT, which is a trash ass abbreviation. All right, because she ain't really the best of anything. Come on. No, stop doing that to us, Triple H. All right. One moment you got on NXT doing all this. Then I think she popped up on TNA one time, and it's just like, bro, like, why she got to be everywhere? I get it, she's good, for the morale in the locker room, get to teach, some of the young girls, about the industry, the ins and outs and all that, get them some moves and, submission holds and all that stuff that they can add to their repertoire. Like, I get it, but she ain't got to be involved in no title matches, man. Like, world title, big card title, tag team title, I don't care. Like, I get it. She being a mentor to Maxxine Dupri, cool. I'm all cool with that. As long as, like I said, Maxxine was the one getting the title match, so I'm cool with that. If this is going to lead to Maxxine improving and possibly winning a mid card title down the line, I am perfectly fine with that. But as long as Natalya is not trying to go out to no like mid card title, because I do not have to. I'm not trying to see Becky hold that title for a long time, but if I look for her to win it to make sure Natalya does not win, I am perfectly fine with that. Like, come on, man. I'm sorry, Coach.
No, you're good, man. Get it off your chest.
I'm just tired of it, man. I'm like, between her and Nia Jax, I'm tired of them getting all these opportunities, man. We're not trying to see them as champion. We've been down the road. Like, we don't need it anymore. Like, they have not proven to be great champions that we can remember like 20 to 30 years from now. I mean, we'll remember how trash it was, how trash their reigns were, but we're not going to like talk about it with so much, adoration and joy. So yeah, that's all I gotta say, man.
No, you're good. I mean, like I said, get it off your chest. Get it off the chest. One thing of note in this match, I saw from the very beginning what the plan was. They're obviously trying to get the crowd onto Maxxine's side, which I think they accomplished that during this match. It was, she's obviously still learning a lot, but for the most part, thought she did pretty good in the ring considering the stakes. So I'm curious to see if she's going to get some more ring action time. But the storyline itself for Becky going up against Maxxine, it wasn't the best, but the purpose was to get Maxxine out there, see what she's capable of, and I think she did a really good job. So I'm hopeful for her sake, at least, that they're going to give her some more in-ring time, but we will see. We then go to our main event, which is CM Punk and LA Knight versus the group now known as The Vision, which is Braun Breaker.
What is this guy?
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to.
No, we are not doing this. You are not going to hide.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have to.
We are not doing this.
I have to go ahead
and
take a moment. I have to take a moment, ladies and gentlemen, I have to take a moment really quickly to go ahead and just interrupt this program right here. Hope you guys are all enjoying your Raw Dog Monday night. Let's get a solo layout.
Oh, hello.
I just wanted you guys to know. I just wanted to stop for a second and tell you guys, as your current CEO, still, yes, I have given up power currently to Big Daddy C, but I'm still your current WeBook It CEO. I am also your reigning, defending, booking world champion, Virgil. Hope you guys are all enjoying this episode of the Raw Dog Monday night. And I just have one question for you, everybody. One question. Today, have you acknowledged your world booking champion? If not, it is the perfect time to do so in the comment section. Let me see those ones in the comment section. That's all I ask. Let me see those ones so you acknowledge your booking world champion. Have a great night.
All right, back to it, Coach. So what were you saying about the main event, Coach?
Well, I was just getting to it, and then when I was interrupted. I mean, I got a one for him right here.
Yeah. Don't hijack our damn show, man. How dare you?
Man,
How dare you?
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
One of us four got to take this damn championship back from him because this is absurd. This is absurd. This man supposed to be taking care of his damn kid, his newborn baby, and his wife. Like, come on, man. Come on.
He's got to get his priorities straight.
Then he want to. I'm over here busting my ass, uploading damn videos and thumbnails and titles and descriptions to the videos, and he want to go in and change the shit behind my back, man. Like, what we doing, man? I got a good system going with all the.
Oh, now you just sent something in the group or in the group text,
the
like
upload,
laughing about it.
Formula. Okay. All right.
No.
Yeah. Go ahead, Coach. I'm sorry, man.
Well,
I apologize for this rudeness.
You're fine. Yeah, you did not do anything. See that? You did nothing wrong, man. You did nothing wrong. Don't you apologize for that?
He's not normally like this, man. He's been consumed by this damn this booking championship, man. We were never consumed up to this magnitude when we were booking champions. Even Fritos, for all his antics, he's never been this way. He's never been this bad. Fritos, if you happen to win it back, I would greatly appreciate you, man. I won't talk shit about you ever again, so long as you don't stoop to the levels that Mike does now that he's the champion right now. So that's all I got to say. Continue, Coach.
All right. No, good stuff here. Good stuff. Basically, this match happened. This main event. It was pretty straightforward, like you would think. Right as CM Punk was getting ready to hit the go to sleep to Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins came out, interfered, got the disqualification, and as they were beating down, Jey Uso came, and not only did he come down the ramp, he also had a steel chair in hand and was using that as a weapon as he took out Breaker. And really cool spot, he went after Bronson Reed, and Reed just smacked the chair out of the way, which I thought was kind of a nice show of Bronson Reed's strength. But either way, Jay retaliated, picked the chair back up, and then hit him over the turnbuckle. And as they were retreating, Adam Pearce comes out and still upset with Seth Rollins about how he lied about his medical record and how he faked his injury. So what Adam Pearce does is he says, you're going to have a match. You're going to defend that title at Clash in Paris, and it's going to be against Jey Uso, LA Knight, and CM Punk. We are getting a fatal four-way at Clash in Paris. And Rollins, of course, very upset with that. But as things were breaking down, Punk and LA Knight both were arguing with each other. They start brawling. Jey Uso tries to break it up, only to get hit with a cheap shot by LA Knight. Then he starts brawling, and as they're fighting, Breaker, Reed, and Rollins come in and take care of him. Rollins hits a stomp on all three, and that closed out the show. So definitely was not expecting Jey Uso to be added into this title match. And on top of that, next week Roman Reigns is supposed to return. We could be getting a 5-way match. And Paris is getting spoiled, but they deserve it because that crowd's going to be rocking. And I mean, I am intrigued what we're doing with the title picture right now. And that was a great way to do it. I had a feeling it was going to be a three-way for sure or a triple threat with, three-way, no Diddy. Triple threat with Rollins, Knight, and Punk. Everyone assumed Roman was going to be out, but now Roman is being advertised for Raw and Clash in Paris. So then it made it look like it was going to be a fatal 4-way. You throw Jey Uso in there, you got a fatal 5-way. I wouldn't even be surprised if they throw somebody else in there and make it a 6-man match. throw it back to, let's give tribute to Armageddon 2000 with the Hell in a Cell 6-man match. Why not? Let's just start throwing guys off the cell onto a truck filled with wood chips or something. I don't know. Just
we'll never see that again. No one's ever
do
getting
that for
no one's ever getting thrown off the cell again. Nope. Not in today's day and age. Maybe AEW, but no, now I didn't see that part. I didn't see the ending part. Like I saw like Jay saved them or whatever. Because not everything got uploaded to YouTube for the highlights. So I didn't see the part about him getting added to the match. But yeah, I'm excited, man. All chaos. That's all I'm always team chaos. The more the merrier. I'm pretty sure Roman's gonna get added to the mix. Now my only suggestion would be for it to be like a elimination style. So it'd be a fatal 5-way elimination.
Oh yeah, that'd be a good one.
It's been a while since we had those, and so I wouldn't mind seeing it. Basically, it gives everybody a fair shot in a way. So we'll see what happens. We got 3 baby faces. We'll have actually 4 baby faces, 1 heel. If Roman gets added, basically they can team up, take out the Vision. I'm excited for it. Clash and Perez is shaping up to be pretty solid. Honestly, I think it has a potential to be better than SummerSlam. Because I would have to say outside of the Brock Lesnar return and the cash in, and the Cena Cody match, I would and the TLC. Everything else seemed to be a little bit underwhelming for SummerSlam. So just outside of those 4 bright spots, but yeah, like I said, Clash has the potential to be a little bit greater. We'll see how everything plays out, over the next 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, definitely. Clash is at the end of the month. It's already looking pretty good on right now. There is nothing. The only thing confirmed is John Cena versus Logan Paul, but we can only, actually check that. Now tonight we have a World Heavyweight Championship match confirmed, the Fatal 4-Way, but we are probably also getting AJ Styles and Dominik Mysterio for the IC title. We are definitely getting Cody versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship, and then more than likely Sheamus and Rusev, and I can't forget the women's championship match, which is Naomi and Stephanie Vaquer. So that's your 6 right there. But only 3 of them have been confirmed so far. Let's see if something weird happens. Maybe we get a 7th match. I don't know. I feel like this is a big pay-per-view or a big PLE that the crowd is going to want some action, and I think WWE is going to deliver on this, but we will have to see. For another edition of Monday Night Raw Dog, he's Big Daddy C. I am Coach. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to all of our content here at the WeBook It Podcast. Do not acknowledge Virgil as the booking champion of the world.
Please
Only
don't
acknowledge us 4, Tank, Fritos, C, and I. When we are champions, we need to take this man's power away. He is turning into the ultimate heel that not even a good heel either. It's more of the annoying heel that it's like he's the Miz. He's turning into the Miz.
It's like, I ain't gonna say the Miz. That's disrespectful to the Miz, to be honest with you.
Okay.
He's oh man. You know what? He's acting like Moose. That's what he is. He's acting like Moose.
Go.
All right. He is the Moose of this pod. All right.
There we go.
Complete trash champion. They're like just no charisma, just god awful. He has to be stopped. All right, so that's all I got to say on that. Yep.
I love it. See, that was bravo. Bravo. That's why you're the best producer.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all once again for stopping by for Monday Night Raw Dog. We'll see you next Monday for another edition. See ya.
See you guys.